thank you for coming with me on this journey through the Quran. This episode is going to be a shorter episode because the next surah is going to be too long to make these two surah into one episode. And I don't want to start a surah in the middle of an episode that I don't finish. I'm willing to do that if somebody's paying me a lot of money to put this on television, and then I've got time formats because of that. Though I'll be surprised if that happens, but I'm still going to read it with you on YouTube. I noticed the chapter is titled The Creator. Maybe there will be a lot of common ground here in this surah with what I believe. Since I do believe there is a creator. Well, that's the only scientifically plausible, that's the most plausible scientific explanation, is there's a creator and things did not happen by random chance. Let's see. Surat Fatir, or Al-Malaika, the originator of creation, or the angels. All the praises and thanks be to Allah, the originator of the heavens and the earth, who made the angels messengers with wings, 2 or 3 or 4. He increases in creation what he wills. Verily, Allah is able to do all things. Wow. Gotta stop there with my own thoughts. 2 or 3 or 4. Isn't that the exact wording it uses in the ayat about polygamy and how many wives a man can have? Is that there because it's easy to remember in Arabic and the Quran was designed to be memorizable? Does that sound, if I were reading in Arabic, have a flow to it? Whatever of mercy Allah may grant to mankind, none can withhold it. And whatever he may withhold, none can grant it thereafter. And he is the Almighty, the All-Wise. O mankind, remember the grace of Allah upon you. Is there any creator other than Allah who provides for you from the sky and the earth? And if they belie you, so were messengers belied before you, and to Allah return all matters. O mankind, verily the promise of Allah is true. So let not this present life deceive you, and let not the chief deceiver deceive you about Allah. Surely Shaitan is an enemy to you, so take him as an enemy. He only invites his that they may become the dwellers of the blazing fire. Those who disbelieve, theirs will be a severe torment. And those who believe and do righteous good deeds, theirs will be forgiveness and a great reward. The praise be to Allah. 35, the Creator. The praise be to Allah, Creator of the heavens and the earth, who made the angels messengers with substantial wings, 2 and 3 and 4. He adds to his creatures what he wills. Surely Allah has might over all things. What Allah opens from his mercy to the people, so no one is able to withhold it. And what he will withhold, so no one can send it forth after him. And he is the dear, the wise. O you people, remember the grace of Allah on you. Is there a creator other than Allah who provides for you from the heaven and the earth? There is no God except him, so how then are you turned away? Yeah, and if they deny you, so indeed the messengers before you were denied. And to Allah the affairs will return. O you people, surely the promise of Allah is true. So do not let the world's life make you proud. Do not let pride make you proud concerning Allah. Surely Satan is an enemy to you, so take him as an enemy. Surely he only calls his parties so they may become the companions of the blaze. Those who became infidels will have severe torment, and those who believed and did good deeds, to them forgiveness, and a big wage. Okay, so 23 inclusive. 8. Is he then to whom the evil of his deeds is made fair seeming, so that he considers it a good? Verily, Allah sends astray whom he wills, and guides whom he wills. So destroy not yourself in the sorrow for them. Truly Allah is the all-knower of what they do. And it is Allah who sends the winds, so they raise up the clouds, and we drive them to a dead land, and revive therewith the earth after its resurrection. And such will be the resurrection. Whosoever desires honor, then to Allah belong all honor, power, and glory. To him ascend the goodly works, and the righteous deeds exalt. But those who plot evils, theirs will be severe torment, and the plotting of such evils will perish. And Allah did create you from dust, then from Nutah. Then he made you pairs, and no female conceives or gives birth but with his knowledge. And no aged man is granted a length of life, nor is a part cut off from his life, but is in a book. Surely that is easy for Allah. And the two seas are not alike. This is palatable, sweet, and pleasant to drink, and that is salt and bitter. And from them both you eat fresh, tender meat, and derive ornaments that you wear. And you see the ships cleaving, that you may seek his bounty, and that you may give thanks. He merges the night into the day, and he merges the day into the night. And he has subjected the sun and the moon, each runs its course for a term appointed. Such is Allah your Lord. His is the kingdom, and those whom you invoke or call upon instead of him own not even if you invoke them, they hear not your call, and if they were to hear, they could not grant it to you. And on the day of resurrection they will disown your worshipping them, and none can inform you like him who is the all-knower. O mankind, it is you who stand in need of Allah, but Allah is rich, worthy of all praise. If he willed, he could destroy you and bring about a new creation, and that is not hard for Allah. And no bearer of burden shall bear another's burden. If one heavily laden calls to another to his load, nothing of it will be lifted, even though he be near of kin. You can warn only those who fear their Lord, unseen, and perform. And he who purifies himself, then he purifies only for the benefit of his own self. And to Allah is the return. Not alike are the blind and the seeing. Not are darkness and light, nor are the shade and the sun's heat, nor are the living and the dead. Verily, Allah makes whom he wills to hear, but you cannot make hear those who are in graves. You are only a warner. Verily, we have sent you with the truth, a bearer of glad tidings, and a warner. And there never was a nation but a warner had passed among them. And if they belie you, those before them also belied. Their messengers came to them with clear signs, and with the scriptures, and the book giving light. Then I took hold of those who disbelieved, and how terrible was my denial. Oops. I I got a couple of extra verses. I'll reread them when I get back to this translation. I was on a roll. Okay, so now we're at 8:23. Will he whose evil deed is adorned to him, so he saw it as good? So surely Allah leads astray whom he wills and guides whom he wills. So do not grieve your soul in regret for them. Surely Allah knows what they do, and Allah is who sent forth the winds so that they stir up the clouds. So he drove them to a dead country. So he gave the earth life by it after its death. Likewise is the resurrection. Whoever was desiring the honor, so all the honor is to Allah. The good word rises up to him, and he will lift up the good deed. And those who deceive with the evils, they will have severe torment, and their deception will be destroyed. And Allah created you from dirt, then from nutfah. Then he made you pairs, and a female will not conceive or bring forth except with his knowledge. And no aged person will have long years, and his age will not be shortened except it is prescribed in a book. Surely this is easy for Allah, and the two seas are not equal. This is sweet. This is fresh, sweet, pleasant for drink, and this is salty, bitter. And for meat you eat tender meat, and take forth ornaments for you to wear. And you see the ship sailing in it, so that you may seek from its bounties, and perhaps you may give thanks. He penetrates the night into the day, and penetrates the day into the night. And he made the sun and the moon subservient. Each one runs to its appointed time. This is Allah your Lord, to him the kingdom. And those whom you call on without him do not own even the soft cover of the date nut. If you call them, they will not hear you calling. And if they heard, they would not answer you. And on the resurrection day, they will become infidels in your idolatry. And no one can inform you like an unaware. O you people, you are the poor to Allah, and Allah is the rich, the praised. If he willed, he could take you away and bring forth a new creation. And this is not dear for Allah. And that no bearer of a burden bears the burden of another. And if the heavy laden soul calls for its burden to be carried, yet nothing will be carried, even if he was a near relative. Surely you only warn those who fear their Lord in secret, and who perform the prayer, and whoever kept himself pure, so surely he only purifies for himself. And to Allah is the final return. And the blind and the seeing are not equal, nor the darkness nor the light, nor the shade nor the heat. And neither the living nor the dead are equal. Surely Allah hears whom he wills, and you cannot make those who are in the graves hear. You are only a warner. Okay, 24, 30. 24. Verily we have sent you with the truth, a bearer of glad tidings, and a warner. And there never was a nation but a warner had passed among them. And if they belie you, those before them also belied. Their messengers came to them with clear signs, and with the scriptures, and the book giving light. Then I took hold of those who disbelieved, and how terrible was my denial. See you not that Allah sends down water from the sky, and we produce therewith fruits of various colors, and among the mountains are streaks, white and red, of varying colors, and others very black. And likewise of men, and Let's see. And cattle are of various colors. It is only those who have knowledge among his slaves that fear Allah. Verily, Allah is Almighty, oft forgiving. Verily, those who recite the book of Allah and perform and send out of what we have provided for them, secretly and openly, they hope for a sure trade gain that will never perish. Let's see. They hope for a trade gain that will never perish. Let's see. That he may pay them their wages in full and give them more out of his grace. Verily, he is oft forgiving, most ready to appreciate. "24. Surely we sent you with the truth, as a giver of good news and a warner. And there is not any nation except they have a warner gone to it. And if they deny you, so indeed those who were before them denied. Their messengers came to them with the proofs and with the scriptures and with the enlightened book. Then I seized those who became infidels. So how terrible was my reputation. Have you not seen that Allah sent down water from heaven? So we brought fruit by it. Its colors are different. And from the mountains streaks are white and red. Its colors are different. And black, garabeb." Footnote, non-Arabic word, which Muslim scholars claim to mean mountain. "And of the people and the creatures and the livestock, its colors are different likewise. Surely only the knowledgeable servants fear Allah. Surely Allah is dear forgiving. Surely those who recite the book of Allah and perform the prayer and spent from what we provided them secretly and publicly, they hope for merchandise that will not perish, that he will pay them their wages and increase them from his bounty. Surely he is forgiving, thankful." And from here to the end. "31. And what we have revealed to you of the book, it is truth, confirming that which was before it. Verily, Allah is indeed all aware and all seer of his slaves. Then we gave the book as inheritance to such of our slaves whom we chose. Then of them are some who wrong their own selves, and of them are some who follow a middle course, and of them are some who are, by Allah's leave, foremost in good deeds. That is indeed a great grace." "Adon, paradise, will they enter therein? Will they be adorned with bracelets of gold and pearls, and their garments therein will be of silk. And they will say, all the praises and thanks be to Allah, who has removed from us all grief. Verily, our Lord is indeed oft forgiving, most ready to appreciate, who out of his grace has lodged us in a home that will last forever, where toil will touch us not, nor weariness will touch us. But those who disbelieve, for them will be the fire of hell. Neither will it have a complete killing effect on them, so that they die, nor shall its torment be lightened for them. Thus do we requite every disbeliever. Therein they will cry, our Lord, bring us out, that we shall do righteous good deeds, not that we used to do. Did we not give you lives long enough, so that whosoever would receive admonition could receive it? And the warner came to you, so taste you. There is no helper. They taste you, there is no helper. Verily, Allah is the all-knower of the unseen of the heavens and the earth. Verily, He is the all-knower of that is in the breast. All-knower of that which is in the breast. He it is who has made you successors, generations after generations in the earth. So whosoever disbelieves, on him will be his disbelief. And the disbelief of the disbelievers adds nothing but hatred to their Lord. And the disbelief of the disbelievers adds nothing but loss. Say, tell me, or inform me, what do you think... Oh, sorry, starting over again. Say, tell me, or inform me, do you think about your partner gods to whom you call upon besides Allah? Show me what they have created of the earth, or have they any share in the heavens? Or have we given them a book so that they act on clear proof therefrom? Nay, they promise one another nothing but delusions. Verily, Allah grasps the heavens and the earth, lest they should move away from their places. And if they were to move away from their places, there is not one that could grasp them after him. Truly, He is ever most forbearing, oft forgiving. And they swore to Allah their most binding oath, that if a warner came to them, they would be more guided than any of the nations. Yet when a warner came to them, it increased in them nothing but flight, arrogance in the land, and their plotting of evil. But the evil plot encompasses only him who makes it. Then can they expect anything but of the people's old ways? So no change will you find in Allah, and no turning off will you find in Allah. Allah's... Let's see. Have they not traveled in the land and seen what was the end of those before them? Though they were superior to them in power. Allah is not such that anything in the heavens or in the earth escapes Him. Verily, He is all-knowing, all-omnipotent. And if Allah were to punish men for that which they earned, He would not leave a moving creature on the earth on the surface of the earth. But He gives them respite to an appointed term, and when their term comes, then verily Allah is ever all-seer of His slaves. Let's see. And that which we have revealed to you of the book, it is the truth, confirming what is between His hands. Surely Allah to His servants is aware, seeing. Then we bequeathed the book to those we had chosen of our servants. So some of them did injustices to themselves, and some of them kept the middle part, and some of them the forerunners of the good deeds. By Allah's permission, this is the big bounty. They will enter Allah's gardens, and will be adorned with bracelets of gold and pearl, and their clothes in it are silk. And they said, the praise be to Allah, who has put away sorrow from us. Surely our Lord is forgiving and thankful, who admitted us to the home of establishment from His bounty. Toil will not touch us in it, and weariness will not touch us in it. And those who became infidels will have the fire of hell. It will not be finished with them, so they should die, nor its torment will be reduced for them. Likewise, we will reward every infidel. And they will cry in it, our Lord, get us out. We will do good deed, not like what we were doing. Did we not give you lives long enough so whoever would remember, and the warner came to you, so taste. So there is no helper to the unjust. Surely Allah knows the unseen of the heavens and the earth. Surely He knows what is in the chests. He is who made you successors on the earth, so whoever becomes an infidel, so his infidelity is against him. And their infidelity will not increase the infidels with their Lord except in hate, and the infidelity will not increase the infidels except loss. Say, have you seen our partners, those whom we call on without Allah? Show me what they create from the earth. Or do they have a share in the heavens? Or have we given them a book, so they are on a proof from it? Yet the unjust will not promise one another except pride. Surely Allah holds the heavens and the earth, so that they will not vanish. And if they vanish, no one can hold them after him. Surely he was forgiving. And they swear by Allah, their most earnest oath, that if a warner came to them, they would become more guided than any of the nations. So when the warner came to them, he did not increase them except rejection. Arrogance on the earth, and the evil deception, and the evil deception do not afflict it except its people. So will they look except to the custom of the ancients. So will you not find change to Allah's custom, and you will not find alteration to Allah's custom. Or have they walked on the earth, so they see how was the end of those who were before them. And they were stronger than them in might, and there was nothing in the heavens nor on the earth that was to hinder Allah. Surely he was knowing, mighty. And if Allah punishes the people for what they earn, he will not leave on his back any creature, but he will delay them to an appointed time. So if their appointed time comes, so surely Allah was seeing to his servants. Alright. Well, I found some common ground there with what I believe. One thing that didn't make sense to me is when it talked about the false idols and false gods disowning people at Judgment Day. Aren't they dumb? Aren't they unable to talk? That part doesn't make sense to me. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.